Canadians, listen up. I support the Muslim community and what they're doing for Canada. They are going to organize in September a 1 million person march coast to coast coming down on Ottawa against Trudeau and his liberal ideology for children. Do you know that when you enroll your child into preschool, they will not be called he or she anymore in Canada? The child will determine whether they want to be called he or she. Like, excuse me? You're going to force you're going to put this ideology and these thoughts in our children's head that they can just determine if they are a he or she. Trudeau's government has pushed this LGBTQ plus narrative so far that they're going after our children in this country. And the Muslim community is organizing a 1 million person march. And I think they can do it. And they're calling on all religions, Christians, all religions, to stand with him and put a stop to Trudeau and his government. Like, what is Trudeau's mission here? Is he just trying to destroy Canada before we kick him the fuck out? Because this is beyond. Leave the children to go to school for an education. And that's where they're lacking. Do not brainwash our children. Also in Canada, they're trying to make it that a 12-year-old can get gender identity surgery without telling their parents. Now listen, at 12 years old, in Canada, you can't drive till you're 16, you can't buy alcohol till you're 19, you can't vote, you can't have a firearm, but you can change your identity without your parents' consent at the age of 12. Think about this, Canada. The age of your child, your grandchild, you think 12 years old that they can just go to the doctor? Because in Canada, even if your 12-year-old is self-harming, suicidal, a parent can't get them help unless they want the help. This is fact. If you have a 12, 13-year-old that's self-harming, you can't go get them help unless they ask for the help. Isn't that fucked up? Now they can go and change their identity with surgery without the parents' consent if Trudeau gets his way. Listen, we need to stand with the Muslim community. We need to stand with each other. And they're saying that this could be a huge change in religions coming together, in society coming together. This isn't about This isn't about race or religion. This is about our children and their identities. We can't allow Trudeau's government to take down this generation of children this way. I'm just blown away. Listen, I just got off work and I listened to a news report and I have to share this. Like, we have to get it out there, Canada. Our children do not need to be mixed up in Trudeau's thoughts. Listen, if you want to be gay, you want to be trans, that's fine when you're an adult. None of us care. The average Canadian, it doesn't matter race, color, gender, it doesn't matter religion. We don't care what your sexual preference is. We really don't. You do you. But we do care about our children. That should not be pushed on them at any stage in a childhood. 0 to 12, that should not be pushed. 0 to 6. They become adults and they want to do their life their way. That's their decision. Absolutely. But to push this on our preschoolers? Would you like to be called he or she? How confusing and mind warping and brainwashing is that? Like, I'm absolutely blown away, because there was a time in my life that I lived in the States, but yet you were still proud to be a Canadian because, like, it's Canada, right? And now I'm like, I live in Canada. And that's a shame. So please, if you listen to this message this long, we need to stand with all religions, all parents. We need to band together and stop the Trudeau organization, because that's all it is. It's not even a government. It's a corrupt criminal organization that is taking Canadians down. And Trudeau figured if he brought in enough immigrants that they would vote for him. 48% of the Muslims are against what Trudeau is doing right now. And that majority is new Muslims, new immigrants that have come to the country and said, whoa, wait, we got out of our country because we didn't want to be brainwashed and told what to do. That's why we came to Canada. Now you're telling us our children are going to go to school and be told they can decide if they're he's or she? No, listen, it's fucking wrong, and we need to band together. That's all I can say. Enough is enough.